To Your Best Interviews. My name is Eric Smith. Thank you so much for spending the time here with me. Today, what I want to talk about is just a little trick that you can use when going into interviews. So, oftentimes when we practice for interview questions, we're easily able to rattle off answers that we know might come our way. We have kind of answers that are right off the cuff that we're ready to use because we've practiced them. But when you actually get into the interview, it's easy to blank on some of these things. I think too often people think that you need to rattle off an answer really fast. And when they ask you, you immediately have the best answer for them. And that doesn't always happen. Or there are times when you're going to get asked a question that is going to stump you in the moment. And then you start to panic. And instead of thinking clearly about what the best answer is, you're thinking about that pause and how that might be perceived and all these different things. What I want to tell you is it's okay to take a pause when someone asks you a question, right? And so a little tip that I always give people is, repeat back, just say, that's a really good question. Let me think for just a second. And then take a moment, like look down, take a moment, and actually just go through the Rolodex in your head of what the best answer for that question is. It's okay to take a pause when giving your answer. It shows that you're thinking, right? And so it's okay to take a pause. Now, if your pause is lasting 10, 15 seconds, might be a little bit long. This is why you want to practice your answers ahead of time so that you know them. But by taking that pause, you're giving yourself time to reference what you've practiced so that you can find time to get it or to really think up what the best answer is for you. Maybe it's not something that you practice, but maybe giving yourself 5 seconds to just think, you're going to come up with a better answer that's more relevant for them. Too often people don't do this. They feel like they need to be talking, that silence is something that makes people really uncomfortable. And so they just start going into a response and it's not the best response for them. So what I'm telling you is it's okay to take a pause. Just share it back with them. Say, that's a really great question. Let me think about that for a second. And then look down and really just go through the Rolodex in your head and figure out what the best answer is for you and then give that answer versus just blurting out or starting to answer without actually knowing what that clear answer is for you. Too often, this is what people do, and it really does hurt you in the interview process. So make sure that you're thoughtful in what your responses are and that it's tailored to the question that's being asked. And it's okay to take that pause. This is a tip that everyone should be using because it's okay to think and make sure that you're giving your best answer when answering an interview question. Hopefully this was helpful, guys. Hit subscribe. 2 videos every week, Monday and Wednesday. I know this one was short, but I've answered this one a ton for people, and it's just a way to alleviate stress also. Going into the interview, people stress that they're not going to know an answer to a question or that they're going to get stumped. It's okay to get stumped on a question or to have to think about a question. It just shows that you're a thoughtful person and it gives you time to reference all the practice that you've had or think through your cheat sheet, your one sheet, the things that make you unique so that you can come up with the best answer on the spot. Again, guys, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Good luck.